Okay, let's go on in and so I can show you the truth, and you can give me a report number. Right. I came down to the police station last week about this guy following me from the Safeway up to my house. I haven't gotten a report number on that. Lance Cook, you know, he acted like he wanted to take a report number. Looks like somebody's in there.
So we go sit in this one?
I don't care.
Oh, you can come in. We're just talking.
Well, guys, okay. I didn't want to interrupt anything.
Okay, can you ask me to wait 5 minutes? This is private. They don't discuss tenant business with other tenants. This is a tenant business, so can you ask them to step out till we get through?
It's the community center. We can't ask anybody to leave. Unless there's a room in here, we can
It
go.
is.
I can go out.
Oh, my God.
What about the,
Thank you, sir, if you don't mind. I mean, they don't discuss tenant business with me, so I don't want to discuss my tenant business with any other tenant. I don't know how the law is different from me other than blatant racism. Okay. Okay, let me get this to you. Like I said, you want to take this name down? It's either Merle Littlefield or Tom Sandel.
Okay.
One of the two. And the guy that's sitting on this tape, he's not the one that said anything. So it's the guy that's standing up.
Okay. So what were you doing? What was all this about then? What were you guys speaking about?
They called me to sign my financial papers, but then when I got here, you're going to hear Billie Jean tell me that it's a annual review.
Okay.
I don't want to get into that, but yet that's why I'm here. So the paperwork that they wanted me to sign, I'm here to sign.
Okay.
I've already emailed a copy to the FBI in Washington, the field office. I sent a message to Miss Boyd. She's supposed to be up in Denver. I left a message at this other office. This is probably the same people in the same office up the chain of command. So I'm expecting them to call me back. You don't want to know what happened.
Okay.
It's an old computer. It takes a week to turn on. Yeah, what you're going to see is, I don't know who this lady is that's telling me. They were talking, and I said, well, that's not my problem. So one of these board members says, you made it your problem. So you're going to hear me say, excuse me? You made it your problem, something. So if you disrespect me for 2 years and I don't want to have nothing to do with you, don't want you to allow you in my house, I'm the problem because you disrespected me for 2 years. So they're just trying to convince me into being a nigga, conditioning. It's just conditioning. And then doing that statement either before or after, that's when he said, oh, he leaned in. You're going to comply. You're going to work with you. He's threatening me. play button. I might have to go push that play button. And what he's trying to intimidate me and threaten me into do is to allow this scum, this Philly Jean Valdez and David Wright, blatant racist. She's been disrespecting me for 2 years. It'll be 2 years in November. He's lied on me and in my home. So they're trying to talk me into threaten me and intimidate me into letting these people in my home. No, these are your employees. You have to be bothered. I don't. So that's what it's all about. Let me see if I can get this to blow up. And it should play. Okay. I don't know why the sound isn't coming through. Let me stop it. It was, let me shut this out and I'll go to YouTube. It'll play on YouTube. You'll hear it, because that's what I downloaded it to. So just let me close this out. When I downloaded it, you couldn't hear anything, but once I downloaded it or uploaded it to YouTube, then you could hear the sound. Okay. Going too fast, yeah. I thought I was going to have to bring those speakers to the laptop so you could hear it clearly, but obviously not. I could have reenacted the whole scene for you. It's modern technology, slow as hell.
This was just an annual review, is it normal?
What was now this is the question about that. How is it an annual review and it's not November yet? I can understand 30 days early, but how are you going to ask me to sign a new lease in June, July? The lawyer at the FBI, when I told her, they said, it wasn't a lawyer, but the lady at the FBI said, don't sign that. Get you legal aid people, because they can't ask you, they can't put a lease in front of you the next day after you sign a lease, a year lease. You got to wait until 2 weeks before the lease is up, you know.
People go through it here. Sorry, is it everybody or?
Well, I'm black, so whatever they tell me is a lie. Don't ask me, because they're going to lie to me, and what I'm telling you, they're going to make me look like a fool telling you one thing, and then they turn around and tell you something, and, you know, so they're just going to lie to me, so don't ask me nothing.
We don't deal with the whole rental thing.
Well, I'm just letting you know. All these people that flat out lied on me, you know, pick up the phone, call and lie, you know, hey.
Yeah.
So Don't ask me, ask them.
Okay.
What I say don't mean nothing. If it ain't wrote down, y'all ain't gonna believe me. I've learned that.
Okay.
No, I just want to sign paper. I don't understand. Okay. I bought my, ATM with Roy. I don't know if you see, the letter from the Social Security. No, I the girl says she has everything, all we need you to do is sign the paperwork. I think I saw this, check on the property today. What are y'all,
I
I
can.
don't know how she's still here. Our lease says it's back to the same thing. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me scratch that out. No, the board is here. Miss Hanson called me and told me that I had to sign my income papers. I signed a lease in July. That's that time there. The income paper, verifying with Social Security, all that. That's what Miss Hanson wanted to meet with me on Monday for. But that was a lie.
Too soon to signing or what?
It was a lie just to get me in here and force me into a room with Miss Valdez. When I had the meeting with, wait a minute, because I don't want you to miss nothing. Just hold these questions. Wait a minute. My income. What else is y'all trying to have? What else is y'all trying to have inside? The information that you've given is accurate. About what? Okay, income. Can you please, who is the head of this board? Can we please ask your employee to refrain from addressing me, commenting on any business we have? You get the paperwork and just ask her to be quiet. In other words, just ask her to be quiet. But if you answer the question and we don't know the answer, she has to answer. That's right. You can direct your question because she's directing comments to me. She's talking to me. I don't want her to address me in any manner. That's all I'm saying. Now, what else? What is this? Okay. Let me go through this because I signed.
So is all that okay?
No, just listen. It's coming.
What I do is you got everybody just hand your recess. So I mean, everybody has to send the same paper the second time. Right. Okay. So this is when she signed it, when she was here last year. Okay. So she's got for you. Everybody signed that. This is just an addendum to the lease. And they all know what their lease is saying because they all get copies of it. Okay. So you sign this one. So you're signing the exact same thing, just as a review. You signed this in October of 2015. Every year. And if you'll see effective date, the effective date on that is every year. Trust me, I just have to sign because I'm black. I'm slave. I have no rights. Anytime if the lease says that if I do the same thing and want it out, you know, or this mountain, whatever the percentage, what is the percentage? That way I'll know. I have to go outside the vicinity, that way it don't impact where I live. So what is the percentage? I don't know. Okay. The vicinity, okay, she spray painted and egged my car. If I do the same thing to y'all, our lease says within the vicinity. So I'd like to know what our vicinity is. Is it a 50-mile, 5-mile, 25-mile, 100-mile vicinity? Okay. I'd like to have that information if I may, because, like I said, I want to know very well what our lease says and what my rights are. Our lease says if I spray paint and egg your car, in 3 days I have to be put off the property. Why this woman is still here tells me that it's racism. It's just blatant racism, Jim Crow. White people can do whatever they want to do to me. The rules fall apart. Rules are for black people. They are actually working on where they're going to put her. No one's going to work on where they're going to put me. I'll be asked in 3 days to leave the property. Sheriff will be here. That's why I want to know. And then I want to know what the civil rights violation is. If y'all have to put her out according to the lease, that's a civil rights violation from the board and the city. So I want to know what that is. If y'all don't mind giving me that information. I'm like, they don't give black people information. They just give it to us. Now, what else is it that you want me to sign? And when did I sign this letter? Can you show me my other copy of it? The first copy? If you choose not to provide the contact, I choose not to, so if it's forced to, do I have to provide that? She doesn't. Okay, well, I'm just checking it out now. Because she's here, I don't want her to have any, you know. When she leaves, then I'll give y'all anything else y'all want. Her and Dave, you know, I don't want to, I'm just going to not have my, I'd like to change my lock. I like to get to the board, but this board is seeming like Billy Bush lead me into a Trump situation. It's not safe for me, so I might as well just do it together. Having your lock because we're not available if it were. I understand, and because of this person, I just leave it the way it is. Whatever happens is going to happen. I'm not going to pay any money just to be screwed by the board and, you know, the league is this. That's what I'm explaining to you now. That's why I have that sign out on my car. He's not allowed. Well, he's your employee. Yeah. Now, she's telling me I'm a human being. I have to let you in my house. If I don't like you, I have to let you in my house because you can do it now. Yeah. What I'm saying is that he's your employee. Now, you can put me in a hotel, and he's coming in and do it. That's fine. Whatever.
You stop it. And go back. Did you hear? You will. You know, I overlooked it because I'm dealing with them. I heard that threat. You don't tell me what I'm going to do. I will get, no, you're not going to tell me I'm going to get with him. You said you're going to strong arm me? No. I want to report. That's in threatening me. What, you going to come back and slap me, beat my ass, make me deal with these people? No. What, you going to send somebody to break my knee? But no. You're not going to intimidate me. You're going to use the roof over my head and your authority. No. You want me to rewind it? You want me to rewind it?
No, I heard it. So, what I heard him say was you have to comply with the rules if you want your apartment fixed. Is that what
No, that's no. I don't want to. You want to take a copy of it? What do you want to do? You just
if
take
it's
it.
on YouTube, we can get it.
Okay, it's on there, and you can turn it up, and you can hear him. He leaned in. Now let me lean in to y'all. Y'all gonna take this report. Am I threatening you? Am I intimidating you? Yeah, well, you got guns on. I wouldn't be scared either. You ain't gonna be cut out. This here's concrete ain't your future. What they threatening you with? See them? They're humping. That's my pillow. That's what they threatening me with. That's what he's trying to do. No, you're not gonna intimidate me. You're not gonna terrorize and threaten me with a roof over my head. You're not gonna use your position to tell me I got to let this crap in my home. Write it down. Put it in paper. That way when I take it to the people, you didn't intimidate yourself. You're not going to tell me what I got to do. So you sure you don't need to, you want to take any information about the title of it or whatever? I need a report, and I'd like to know that y'all done talked to him, told him don't talk to me no more. He see me go the other way. That's why I got some notes on my car. They're not to talk to me. I have nothing to say to them. You're not going to abuse me, mistreat me for 2 years. Had I said anything, oh, you're going to tear your lease up. You got to get out. You sneeze. Get your ass on. I had to take all that because they in a position. I don't want that concrete to be my pillow. So she refused to give me a boss number. I had to get Officer Lieutenant Johnson to get this her board's number. No, you have nothing to say to me. Do not knock on my door. These are y'all or they employees. They can entertain y'all. You don't have a right to knock on my door. Now, so if you want to take a report on all that, add all that in, whatever, anything else, that'd be fine. You need anything else off of here?
No.
Okay. Can I get a report number or what?
Okay, so Jada, let me,
Miss
Ms.
Davis,
Davis,
please.
Davis,
Wait, let me say
I
this.
apologize.
I don't understand how, if this is a professional setting, everybody I talk to is on the clock. If I call you C-boy, well, I done disrespected
I
you in your
apologize.
professional setting.
I apologize, I shouldn't have said that. Ms. Davis, here's my issue.
Yeah.
I can take a report and make this an information report.
You call it whatever you want. I need a report number.
But, let me say this. Landlord and tenant issues,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you said, I heard you say it a bunch of times in that video. Landlord and tenant issues are civil rights. They're not criminal.
Right.
So, what I will say is, if you need this to be an information report so it can be on paper, then we can talk about that. But
I need a report number because
But-
when this man walk up to me and I tell him to get the fuck away from me, get your racist ass out my face, he don't turn around and call the police. I'm gonna have a report number. So when y'all show up, he done lied, said this nigga said something. Well, what are you talking to her for? She got a report on me. I need a report number. I don't care what you want to call it. I just need a report number. Let me get a report number. That way I have it in my house. And like I said, the man followed me from my home, from that Safeway to my home. I followed him back down there. I told Lance Cliff, I'll be calling to get a report number on that. I'll have to get that from Terry Clark too.
Okay.
But yeah, you need an ink pen or something?
No, I got one.
Here, you want to write the report? You can write the report number right
I'll give
there.
you a card. It'll have my number
Okay.
and all that on it for you, okay?
Yeah.
So I didn't say 14.
Yeah, Lance Clifton already told me what Robert Hawkins is going to do. He going to come back and run away from your door, call the police and say, you came to your door with your gun in your hand. I got a right to do all that. So you tell me what your friend, your stalker rapist, nigger rapist friend is going to do instead of giving me a report number. Yeah.
This number for information, please.
I can send this up further up the line in the board. I don't know what these people's problem is. They act like ain't nobody gonna check to see what this nigga killing and all about. I'm trying to scream bloody murder, so I stay alive. I believe Lance Cliff is the officer that put that KKK on my car. How has I got KKK on my car? Call the FBI and y'all, give them the printout of the numbers, read all that crap at the bottom, and y'all still ain't came and told me nothing? It's got to come from the police department.
Let me stop you right there. We're not putting anything on your call.
Well, yeah, do you watch every police officer? Do you have a little camera following every cop? You can't say that unless you're just trying to cover up.
I'm not trying to
Oh, well,
cover up for
then
anybody,
please don't
but
say
I'm
that.
also not gonna let
Please
you sit
don't
here
say-
and call my boss a racist or anything.
I'm saying I
That's completely
believe.
unrelated to what we're talking about right now.
So I can't even say what I believe.
You can't.
I believe Lance Cliff is the person that left that KKK on my car. I believe it, but let me take that back. I don't have a right to say that.
No, I didn't say you don't have a right to say that.
Well, I don't want to offend you. I might not get that report number. Let me take all that back. I'll wait till you give it to me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
It'll
Now,
be right there for you. It says case number's on the back, 162716.
okay, do I need to go to court? I mean, because Officer Tolman and Lieutenant Johnson stood in my face and lied and told me it'll be 8 to 10 weeks before I go to court, get a piece of paper in the mail to come to court about this woman spray painting and egging my car. 8 to 10 weeks. This woman went to court on the 21st. 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, no one called me. Had I not called the day or 2, 3 before and say, hey, I don't know when I'm supposed to go to court, I called this here Curtin. The Curtin called me and said, well, they've already had it. It was an hour ago. The next court date is on October the 5th. So cops are just flat out lying to me on tape.
Well, right now, I'm going to tell you,
I'm just saying.
since this is an information report, there's no court date. We're documenting it. as
Okay.
requested, that's it.
Okay.
And we're going to document this like you requested,
Okay.
and they're stated, and
Okay.
the time. And
Do I need to call the board and tell them to make sure I don't know who his man is. So if y'all can call me and tell me what his name is, the one that was standing up, not the one in that black that was sitting over there. He's not the one. It's the one that's standing up.
if you called enough and they're willing to give you that information,
Well, I'll wait until y'all call me and tell me who it is. And then I'll call the board, if y'all don't call them. I'll call the board and tell them, do not have this man knock on my door or call me no more. You're not going to threaten me.
We can't call somebody.
Well, I'm going to do it, just so y'all know. I'm going to be calling him.
If someone asks me to give their earnings, I'm not going to do it.
Good,
I can't do that. But I can't do that for others either. So we just keep
Okay.
it on the down low unless it's a criminal investigation.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming out.
Okay.
Y'all have a great day. When should I get a call about you're gonna call whatever you're gonna do?
For this?
Yeah, and can you call me and let me know who the KKK? What's the where they are in this KKK letter? How the FBI and the city ain't called me? It's 4 or 5 months later and told me nothing.
With patrol, it would be investigations because they're the ones that do follow-up for patrol. We take the call for the day, we do the initial report like we did here, and if there's any follow-up and involving that case, it's detectives.
Okay, well, who's supposed to call me and say, we got him, we got the guy that put the KKK? What is my job after I give y'all the paperwork, give y'all a report? Y'all, I ain't getting a report number. I gave y'all the paperwork that was left on my car at the library. Called the FBI, gave them the information off of it. Called y'all and gave y'all information off of it. When am I supposed to hear something about who the KKK left this on my car?
Normally you get information back when we catch a suspect, but if you haven't heard any information, I'm assuming they haven't caught anybody.
Well, how am I supposed to know they did anything other than just do this?
Because I didn't take the
Well,
report.
how? Okay, I'm through asking questions, but thank you. So this is just an incident report, and y'all going?
We're going to document it for you today.
All right, and you're gonna call the board or whatever and find out who this man is, which one this is?
You said you were going to call in and find
Well,
that out.
I'll wait,
Okay.
because I don't want to. Every time I talk to a white person, they hang up and lie, and I got to see y'all. Every time I walk out my house, somebody might lie, I got to see y'all. I see white people, they lie. So I ain't trying to call nobody because I don't want to see y'all. I don't want to come out my house because I don't want to see y'all. So I'll wait for you to call the board and find out who this guy is because you're doing an incident report. And I'll wait for you to call me back. Throwing off?
It's an information report. We document. We don't do any investigation.
So you're not going to find out who this guy is?
No.
So why did y'all even come? If y'all ain't going to tell me what this man's name is?
Because you wanted us to document.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll call.
If you want to call, they'll tell you. He'll tell you. They'll give you his name. If you want to call and ask him, hey, I want to know who this person was that was there that day, they'll tell you. But we can't go and find somebody across the street, find that person's name, and tell you without.
The reason why I want y'all to call because this lady, Ida Hanson, set this incident up. She knew I didn't want to see her. So she well, fuck this nigga. She don't have no rights. You gonna do what the hell we tell you to do. So because of that situation, no, I don't want to talk to her no more than I have to. If anything go on, I'll call her. But since y'all ain't gonna call her, I'll call her. So expect her to call y'all and lie and say I'm threatening her. But you know, the only thing I called to find out was who this man is.
You don't threaten her or anything.
That's why I want y'all to call her.
Okay.
I'm sick of hookers lying on me. What part don't you understand? I don't want. Man, they can't lie on me. Only thing they lie say that she was outside.
I don't want you to get in trouble for something.
That's why I want y'all to call. I don't have no criminal record. They didn't call the police on me 5 or 6 times since I've been here. Banking while black. She done sent the police to my house twice. I ain't did nothing. They knocking on my front door and my back door about this 26-year-old car. Anything a white person say, they come in to say, I got to see y'all. So I won't talk to no white people. That's why I wanted you to call and find out who this person is. But you know, I ain't gonna force you to do it.
What would you do with that information?
I'm gonna put it on the internet. This person is threatening me, trying to tell me I got to deal with these thugs. That's what I'm gonna do with that information. Same thing I did with Jackie Shepherd. She sprayed in my car. What you think I'm gonna do with it? I'm doing that at the risk of a white person putting a noose around my neck. I know this is what they do. This is what I'm working on. This is the result. They're going to put a noose around my neck. They're going to get sick of this nigga telling the truth on them. That's what I'm doing. So it'll be documented. It'll be from tit to tat what y'all done to this nigga. And she knew that a noose was in her future. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Why are you concerned with what I'm gonna do with her name? I'm not gonna get no credit to do no fraud, no commit no crime with it, because I didn't have to be in jail. I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want you to do that.
So what do you think I'm gonna do with this name?
Well, what we had in there is a civil situation that you're handling. You're on your own, which
Well, I mean, you know.
you wanted us to document.
That's fine. I'm gonna call her. I'm just explaining to y'all. This white person might lie. Hang up and call 911 and say this bitch been threatened. Why am I gonna threaten you? I got to call you, tell you when the pipe bust. I can't call her. What the fuck am I threatening you for? I want to know who this man. She's probably not gonna do, because white folks stick together. She's not gonna tell me that. She's not gonna tell me that. She's gonna think, oh, yeah, it's probably this, that. All of that. So I'm still not going to know. If you don't get the information, I still won't know. So I'll put both their name on there. So when y'all find out who it is, you're going to see them. Tell them the bitch say she's sorry. Your name had to go down there, but you know, hey. She didn't want to risk going to jail seeing a cop because a hunky lied on her. So both names going down there. There's easy ways to deal with that. So both names will go down there. Tom and Merle. So whoever it is, I'm sorry. Thank you. Y'all have a good day now.
Ma'am, you do